So we have talked about output. Now let's talk about input. Okay, getting getting data from the user, getting data. So output was about displaying data to the user. Input is about getting data from the user. Okay, and that is done using the input function. Okay? There is a function, built-in functionality, which is called input. Okay, and the general form of the input function is as follows. So you have variable, some variable equal to input. Okay, so remember when we talked about variables and types, we said that the assignment has three forms: variable, variable equals literal, that's number one. That's number two is variable, variable equals another variable. Okay, variable equals another variable. The third was variable equals expression, variable equals expression. Remember? Now there is a fourth one, which is variable equals function. The function can be anything, but in this case the function is input. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, you can use other functions in this in place of this as well. Okay, depends on what you want to do with the function, by the way. But in this case, we use the function is input. Okay, so let me clear this again. So the general form is variable equals input. And what this does is it this input waits. It waits for the user to enter data. That's number one. And once you are done, it stores it stores that data into the variable. Okay, stores stores data into variable. Okay, so let us see that in action. We will come to this part later on. Okay, but let's check this out. But before we do that, one thing to note is that variable, the variable that you stored, is of type string. Okay, which is to say that the value is always in the string form. Okay, so the value that you get is always in the string form. No matter what you pass, input will always return a string version of that data. Okay,